For the first time, Utah Shakespeare Festival is producing a world premiere musical outside of Cedar City.
Art specialist Carol Makita reports Gold Mountain is a groundbreaking piece about the Chinese workers on the Transcontinental Railroad.
The completion of the Transcontinental Railroad. This world premiere musical poses the question, do we know the story of the Chinese laborers? It is titled Gold Mountain.
The idea of a mountain made of gold that is difficult to scale and very valuable to attain symbolizes the immigrants' striving experience in this country.
It was important for the playwright to tell this story because he says some are now asking, who is an American?
Our energy and our brains, our brawn, are very passion to this country. And I think it's important to tell stories about immigrants and remind people who we are.
Our day good for white man, all the same good for China man.
His research shows that the Chinese worked more hours for less pay and lived in harsh winter conditions. But in this play, there is also a love story.
My aching heart seems to implore me.
Ali Ewald believes the story will resonate with audiences who have lived through isolation with the pandemic.
Part of the magic of this piece is, a bunch of humans that are going through something really challenging and finding ways to cope together, to find community, and to find support with each other.
In partnership with the West Valley Performing Arts Center, Gold Mountain is a first for the Utah Shakespeare Festival, a first full-length production outside Cedar City.
And so the chance to premiere a new musical and bring it to the world makes a statement about the kind of work that Utah Shakespeare Festival is committed to. And it also makes a statement about the kind of works that we want to put into the larger American theater community.
Tens of thousands of Chinese worked to bridge the American continent. Some lost their lives in that work. Others stayed to become part of our nation.
The Chinese were a little piece of that thread of the fabric that made our country great. And so they are part of American history, and I just want people to know that.
An award-winning playwright.
So spread the tracks with your degree.
Cast and director with Broadway credits, all combined to create a story important to American history that took place in Utah.
They just said no to working for 10 hours a day.
Carol Makita, KSL 5 News, West Valley City.